like Mary or the latter?
Either goes for me.
Okay.
I think Mary is okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, I like I said, I sell ready to wear African
Okay.
print.
Okay.
I actually studied physics electronics in school. Physics electronics.
Physics?
Electronics. Yeah. I
Wow.
finished with a distinction.
Wow. That's like the hardest of the subjects in this world, isn't it?
Yeah.
So tell us the kind of person you're looking for.
And what I actually look for in a man is I want someone who is, above all things, someone who is confident in
Okay.
yourself. You have
Okay.
the fear of God, and
Confidence,
I don't
fear of
really,
God.
I don't really look at the physical part is also part of it.
Okay.
Yes, but your personal person, like this is who I am. Are you a good person? Are you kind? Because you might be wealthy and you might not be kind.
Tell me about it. You might be wealthy and might not be generous. Someone
Yeah,
said about you're looking for
yeah.
a rich guy. Make sure he's a generous guy
You
because being rich doesn't
understand?
cut it.
Yeah.
Some people are
So
poor but
someone
more generous.
who would not see me as a competition, but a partner that we can actually achieve great things together. You won't see me as if I'm less at you because I'm trying for myself before you came into the picture. So
Yeah.
someone who can actually build together and achieve great things together. Someone that just believes in me and is ready to support my business, support my life, support everything about me. I don't think I want too much. I just want a man who is good for me, respects me, handsome, rich, wealthy, generous, and lot more.
Okay. Okay, and
Yeah.
that's on period. You talked about rich. So does he have to make a certain kind of money? Is there an amount of income that you say, okay, this person is
No, I'm not talking about it. There's no certain kind of money to wealth because you can't stop. You have to keep trying and making more. You understand? It's comfortable and it has focus and foresight for the future. You understand? He's willing to take risk and achieve more.
okay? So someone who's comfortable. Do they have to be in Lagos?
No, it doesn't have to be in Lagos. Lagos boys, oh God, no, they don't have to be in Lagos. They don't
Okay, we have to get into these Lagos boys a little bit
they don't
more.
have to be in
So
Lagos.
it doesn't have to be in Lagos. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Can we be outside Nigeria?
I don't have, yeah, it could be. I don't have issue
Okay,
with distance. I don't have
okay.
issue with distance.
All right, well, you have it. So does he have, what's age bracket will you date?
I think I prefer older men, someone who is older than me. Let's say probably
So,
like 5 years, 10 years,
so
15.
you're,
I don't mind.
so you're saying maybe from 37 to 42?
I
They're
think a
about that
40,
age.
I think it's 40 upward is better. Maybe let's say 38, 40. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
38
But
to
then
40 or
sometimes,
38 to 42?
what did you say?
What's the age range? What's the lowest age you date?
Let's say, like you said, 37 is not bad.
37. Then what's the oldest age you date?
Let's say a 50 is not bad. So
Wow.
far,
So, okay,
not
50 is
not
like
for someone
18
else.
years older than you. You know that, right?
I let's see. I think my happiness matter most to me. Your
Okay.
age is not a barrier.
Okay. Okay. I like that.
You
That's good. That's
understand?
good.
I
I
like
mean,
someone
that
that
gives you
has
more
very good
flexibility.
understanding. I like someone that
That,
has understanding about life.
okay. Okay. Well, there you have it. So, understanding about life between the ages of 37 and 50. Just be comfortable, be willing to support her business, be willing to support her, and really support her growth, support her interests and stuff like that. Be willing to work together. Don't see her as a
Yeah.
competition. I really like that you mentioned that because that's something that a lot of women who make their own money, that's something that they come across sometimes is men who see them as competition instead of as a
Yeah.
partner. So that's very important. So let's talk about like your experience. When was your last relationship?
Okay. My last reasonable relationship, I would say, honestly, it's been long. I had a very reasonable relationship. Every other thing I had after that was just to stay out of boredom. I would not like, to be honest.
was just a situationship, huh?
You get a situationship, like something that happened for a reason. Sorry.
Okay, okay, all right, fair enough.
Mm,
So when was your last relationship though? How long ago was it?
That was June last year, June.
So your last relationship ended a little over a year ago.
Mhm.
Okay. You don't have to answer this question now. When
Okay.
was the last time you had sex?
June last year.
Okay. All right, fair
Well,
enough.
after that June last year, I've dated people, but we never got intimate because they were not worth
You were
it.
not.
It was just something I had to do because friends were like, I was too hostile, give him a chance. Let's see. Imagine a man telling me that I'm too much for him. Like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that he's that he feels like he can't give me what I deserve. So I feel like, okay, you can go, bro.
So it's good that you brought this topic up because sometimes me and even my sisters, we not my sisters, one particular sister, but we always talk about this thing and where they feel like, if you're single, you've been single for too long, is because there's something missing in you. But I sincerely feel like if you're a black woman,
Yeah.
and I say black women because I don't have enough white friends, even though I'm in Houston. But
Okay.
even when the few times when I connect with some of my white friends, I feel like it's the same thing. I know a white woman who has been my friend for several years, and she's still single. She's even older than me. And the truth is that at least I can speak for black men.
Yeah.
A lot of black men, more and more black men are falling behind. They're
Mm.
falling behind financially. They're
Yeah.
falling behind in hustle. They're falling behind. And unfortunately, I feel like in America, they stand a better chance of being with a
Okay.
black woman. Because in America, the black American, most times they are used to the men being behind.
Okay.
But in Nigeria, in Africa, it's very, very abnormal for a man
I'm
to
not
be
even I'm,
behind.
I'm not even a rehabilitation center. No, I'm not. I'm not.
It's because even I remember when we did federal common entrance when I was in Nigeria. Every state they had the boys cutoff mark higher than the girls cutoff mark because we just believe that boys are doing better. Boys have more sense. Boys are more bigger hustlers. So for you as a black woman to now be thinking that okay, I'm single. What does that mean? If I want to buy hair, it's my money. If I want to do nails, it's my money. If I want to do everything, buy clothes, it's my money. Then you are now telling me, on top of this struggle of not having a man to pay for things, I will now come and accommodate a man who I'm going to pay for. There is no need.
No,
There's no
no,
need. I'd
no.
rather be single personally. Me after that,
Honestly, because
just
even when
leave
you
my
are
matter alone
single
because
and you are
my own
happy, you
kind
are
of
living well.
my own kind of
Honestly,
single is a special kind of single because I want to get married, I want to be with someone, but like let me tell you something. If it
I
means
won't settle
collecting the
for
small
less.
money I have to feed somebody, house the small money I have, just small money I have, collect it. Forget it, forget it. I
Mm.
will be here. But
Mm.
there you have it. So tell us, why would a man be lucky to have you?
Because I'm very industrious.
Okay.
I'm a good person. See, I'm a Nigerian and I know I'm well trained. That is one thing I know about myself. And I know what I bring to the table. The old bills, the old thing won't be on you because I'm very industrious. And I know where
Okay.
I'm coming
So
from. I
you're
want to achieve.
getting a partner. And quite honestly, if you're a guy, I feel like the guys, even we're talking about guys, black men falling behind. If you're a guy watching this, I want you to push the request button. I want you to come online. But even more than that, I want to really talk to the men right now. Because let me tell you something. One thing that I have seen is that a lot of men don't believe in themselves. They let their ego essentially keep them down.
Yeah.
Just like the man that told you he's too much for you.
He said, I'm
You
too
have,
much for him. He
yeah,
said, I am too
you
much
are
for
too much
him.
for him. Sorry,
Yeah.
that you're too much for that. He cannot handle you. I feel like the truth is, me now, you see where I am in this life, where my mind is set to be is like 10 steps ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So if I meet a man that is 10 steps ahead of me, and he's telling me, I don't know if I'm going to catch him, I'm going to be like, Psh, I might even pass you before you know
You,
it.
you
Because I'm
understand?
confident in what I can deliver.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of men are not confident in what they can deliver. That's number one. And number two, if kind of confident, they turn that confidence into ego. So they won't even tell you where they are. So I can give them advice at their level. They won't even tell you where they are. My ex, the guy I broke up with in July 2022, that stole my money. Do you know that the thing that even made me like, people are stupid, dude. Is that I'm serious, people are stupid, very stupid. The truth is that a lot of men can approach a woman who is not at their level, who they're still beneath, pretty much. They're not at their level. But if they package themselves and humble themselves at the same time, and they are willing to work, they are not here to steal, they are willing to work. Just a few advice you can give them at their level, and they can be able to come to the level where you can be like, that's my man.
Yeah.
You know, that's when I see a lot of young men today that they're like, I don't mind marrying an older woman. I say, you have small sense. They're still, it's true. Because quite honestly, if I was a man who wanted to grow beyond where I am today, I would be open to dating and marrying older women.
Yeah.
Because the truth is that if I feel like as a man, if you marry an older woman, it will help your ego to come down to the point where you can learn from her. Because one of the things that I think older men struggle with is they see themselves, they see you, your success attracts them to you.
Yeah.
But then when they come close to you, they still have that man ego of say, I know past you.
And
they are
feel
trying to
intimidated.
teach you. Sometimes it's not even about intimidation. They are trying to teach you when they're supposed to be learning from you. That's why you see all these stupid men, they will go and marry all these men. Even though the woman doesn't have money, she has more sense than him. She's on social media hustling. You now say, I don't like all these posts you're posting, as if you're begging for money.
You understand.
Meanwhile, you can teach them a thing or two to even help them increase their own hustle and they think that they've arrived.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was really good talking to you. I would really like to talk to a guy. I haven't seen any of you push a request, but I would love to talk to a guy. If there's a guy that is on here watching this live session, come online.
I think there was someone that was saying this guy Joseph said he's in a meeting.
Oh, okay.
He said he's in a meeting. He said we'll join as soon as I finish.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, thanks for that. But I see all those men, they're like, I'm single and I want to get married and stuff like that. Sometimes they're even looking at me on social media. They fear face. They're looking at me on social media and trying to hook up with me. But I'm just like, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be one on my level. But there is a lot of women, right, who are willing. You understand what I'm saying? To date a man who is not giving them everything they want right now. As long as that man is willing to humble themselves enough to grow.
Okay.
As long as that man is ready to humble, because me personally, my dear, I feel like I am too old. I have seen too many things to even be able to I could teach a man anything. I'm here on social media.
One thing that baffles that, I think it's a bit funny, but it's interesting. I actually dated someone younger and he was everything. I would not lie to you. Very intelligent, very
No, younger men have more sense now. Right now, sorry, Mary, let me ask you one last question here.
Okay.
So, can you give me three things that you need to work on? So give me three weaknesses.
Myself, right?
Yes, 3 things you need to work on.
Okay. I need to work more on my temperament.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used to have this anger issue and it has actually made me lose a lot of people I value and lost a lot of things which I regret. So I went for therapy and everything. So I think I find it more comforting when you are screaming around and when I'm quiet. So I don't say wrong things. So I feel I need to work more on my temperament. Then I need to work more on being accommodating. I get tired of people easily, especially when you choke me. I don't like it. I love my space a lot. I need to work on that. Then what else I need to work on? I think he's just that too. Okay.
But yeah, so Mary Delacour is 32. She's, looking. I don't like to say women are looking for, right? So she's looking to be found by a man who is who is between 37 and 50. Oh, one question I have for you: do you have any kids?
No, I don't. Not yet,
So,
but
so
hopefully in the
she
future.
doesn't have
And
any
I think
children.
I don't want more than two to be precise.
Okay,
Two
so
is
she
okay.
wants to have kids, one or two children. So the guy that you would date, because you said you wanted an older guy, can he have children? Is it okay if he has children?
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an
Okay.
issue with that.
So that's
Supply is not somebody's husband. That is very important.
ha.
Yeah.